Fellas, I have a problem. You see, I have a 10-month-old Minecraft beta world where I like to build really cool structures like this, and this. However, something you might have already noticed about these structures is that I use lots and lots of cobblestone, and at the moment, I'm extremely poor. You may be thinking, Alien Milk, gathering cobblestone is extremely easy, which is true. You'd be right by saying that, but my current method of gathering cobblestone is, well, a little bit boring. But then I decided to put my brain to work for once to come up with a solution to my problem until I finally settled on the best solution I could think of: the manly urge to dig a hole. So I made myself a couple of extra pickaxes, threw on a review bra video.
I say, you know what? You still got it.
And got to work. I chose to do a 15 by 15 hole, and I'll just be completely honest with you here, this was not that much more exciting than if I just stuck with strip mining, and the only thing that prevented me from giving up after like 10 minutes was the fact that I have a super cool, awesome hole to show off when I was finished. But other than that, I would say that this was actually way worse than strip mining in every way. I mean, at least when I was strip mining at lower levels, I'd get good return on my investment, like diamonds and gold, but since I started at surface level, I was pretty much just burning through pickaxes. At one point, I actually fell into lava and died and lost everything, so I had to go back to my strip mine and mine for diamonds, which basically ruined the whole thing because the whole reason I dug up the hole in the first place was that I wouldn't have to sit there and strip mine for hours on end. But I did eventually find some diamonds, and I was able to get a new diamond pickaxe and finally finish the hole. But of course, we have to answer the question, was it worth it? Well, when talking about my original goal for the video, I mean, yeah, absolutely was worth it. The hole only took me 2 hours, 43 minutes, and 12 seconds in total to dig up, which might sound like a lot, but to be honest, I don't think it was that bad for one sitting, and I did get 12,224 cobblestone from it, which should last me for another large build or two, and now I have a pretty cool hole in my world to show off, so that's pretty cool, I guess. But outside of that, though, to be completely honest and transparent, this was a total waste of resources and my time, and I probably should have given up on this hole and this whole video idea 30 minutes in, but of course I persisted because I'm stupid, and I ended up using 10 diamond pickaxes creating this hole, and I only got 4 diamonds back, and of course it was not any more interesting or fun than strip mining aside from the small boost of caveman dopamine I got from digging a big hole. So I do not recommend ever doing this yourself. So then why did I do it again? Well, to be honest, I slept on it, and I really did not want to go back to strip mining, and the manly urge to dig a hole was just way too strong. The only thing the first hole did for me was make me think about how I can maximize my hole digging potential. Because to be honest, I don't really mind digging a cool hole if it isn't going to take me hours, and the way I decided I was going to do that was to combine the manly urge to dig a hole with the manly urge to blow things up. I figured TNT would be a much quicker way to dig a hole than just using my pickaxe, but there is one issue I had regarding the time, and that is gathering sand and gunpowder. Gathering sand was mostly a non-issue, but my mob farm only makes about 207 gunpowder per hour, and for just a stack of TNT, you need 320, and I needed 5 total stacks of TNT for this hole, so if we do the math, yeah, I wouldn't exactly call 7 hours and 43 minutes efficient, but for the purpose of this video, we're just going to throw that time out since I can just AFK at the mob farm while I play Marvel Rivals or something.
I am ready to put on a show!
But once I did gather enough gunpowder and sand to make all the TNT I needed, I headed back to the dig site and dug out another 15 by 15 hole right next to the first one and got to work. At first, I was super hyped because the TNT was just way faster, but I quickly ran into many problems that come with TNT mining in Minecraft beta versions. First of all, TNT explosion damage radius is way larger than the amount of blocks that it actually destroys in these older versions, so I kept taking damage while TNT mining, and I actually died twice during the process of this, and I must have eaten at least 10 pieces of bread and 4 cooked pork chops during the whole digging process. Second of all, I failed to factor in finding caves and water that would disrupt the pattern I had going down, and I actually got so bad that towards the end, I pretty much just started placing TNT everywhere without trying to keep it neat, so it ended up being more of an ugly mess than the perfect square that I started with. But the big question is, was it more efficient? No, definitely it was not more efficient. It was more efficient time-wise, as it only took 51 minutes and 51 seconds to complete, but the amount of cobblestone I got was so bad when compared to the first hole. I only ended up getting 1,593 cobblestone from TNT mining, which is only about 30 cobblestone per minute, and to compare that to the first hole was roughly 75 cobblestone per minute. So not only is TNT mining super dangerous, it also just yields absolutely nothing. but at least it provided me with another cool hole in my world, I guess. So, what did I learn? Well, I should probably just stick to strip mining to gather my cobblestone, but also that the manly urge to dig a hole is a powerful driver, and despite wasting all my time on these stupid holes, I'll probably just make another one sometime. Thanks for watching.